Yeah, and then Vapor.
Bro,
Who
I
else
remember
talking
when
about?
they
Who else
they
talking
traded
about?
sets to Summit. I think they played either at Betaversary or something. I remember it was like a really close set. It was like
Yeah,
it was went down the wire, and I remember Tiller like protagonized his way to Game 5 victory.
yeah, and like that's one thing I was talking to Vapor about. When he's usually losing, it's especially in this matchup, it's usually because of what is it? He's not being aggressive enough in certain spots. That's one thing we talked about in a crew battle where he had to play Tiller, where he ended up, I believe, losing to him. Was just uh,
Safe.
like it was just like yeah, his habits are mostly due to his like comfortability going for certain things. Once you give him a little bit of distance, like he'll go back to ledge if you give him a little bit of space in like a +0 situation, or if he's on a platform, dash back, go to ledge, or he'll like dash off the platform, side B in, right? So I've just been telling him like in terms of that day on that CB is just like I mean when Zaire played Tiller, he was being a lot more aggressive. Either way though, these two players trading stocks back
Yeah,
to back.
yeah, on the drill and then jab. But one thing I
Yeah,
noticed is that I remember you were playing against Vapor in like some friendlies. I remember you were saying like Vapor when he's behind plays so different when he's dead. Like it's not
like
even the same game.
or like even a little bit. It's almost the opposite sometimes, where it's just like he won't approach when he's down, and that'll cost him. But um, either way, though, we might not have a chance to see him when he's down if
I
he's
said,
playing like this, grab the ledge, and that's it. Yeah, it was solid from Vapor.
Yeah, one thing I'm already seeing now that he's starting to be way more confident edge guarding Fox. Like
Mhm.
he's confident.
which is huge because not just because there's a lot of like non-top foxes. Because let's be honest, the gap between Tiller and other foxes is kind of obvious, right? And like to be able to beat the middle foxes, you have to edge guard them pretty well. And obviously, when you're only Vapor so good against Fox and who's a legitimate rival to Tiller nowadays, you gotta be good against that edge.
What was I gonna say? Um, the main thing also is like getting bad edge guards out of his system, like I was talking about earlier, like just not doing the shitty down smashes that he was doing. And that's the thing, like a lot of people I feel like have this like disproportionately good view of Fox because they try and straight hit him to death, and they're not good at punishing or edge guarding him as they should be. And you're gonna see like a very big difference in this matchup if Vapor can close out on these edge guards. And the spot right there, what you have to do is neutral get up and then grab. Oh, that was so clean from Tiller, catching the jump, I believe.
Yeah. Because normally in that situation, like maybe like people try to jump read and they go like for an up air, but that up smash just a genius move.
Yeah. Tiller has been using like slightly more F tilt in recent punishes, right? So Fair is gonna be stock, and then last stock situation. Tiller is pretty clutch in these spots, but he's still playing really fragile character. Vapor, really interesting choice to jab 3 there and just dash attack and just take that safe punish instead of triple jab to SDI to Tiller.
Right now with all
Yeah.
the Vapor's
That should be
favor.
dead. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Was that two
bro, you can
DINs?
just see, bro. You can
No,
just
that was
see,
I believe DI in DI out, or that could have been 2 DI outs knowing Fox, but um
But yeah,
yeah, he
it's
definitely
like,
DI out on that last one. Even if he DI'd in, like
yeah,
not really making that back.
My
bro. You can
lord.
just see his confidence, bro. Like he's so confident right now. You can just tell.
Yeah.
Love to see that shit, bro.
And then PC, I think Tiller has like I don't know. He has to change his logic and how he counterpicks stages versus Sora, in my opinion. Like this still can be a decent stage. I mean, it's still a good Fox stage, but I think the one thing that Sora struggles at, ironically enough, is just kind of well, he can challenge the top platform. Fox is always going to be the more mobile character on triplats. Oh my god, that was so clean. Yeah, and also like yeah, I don't know. I just feel like he could be Dreamlanding it. I mean, he could have banned Dreamland as well. You know, there's always Yoshi's. So I don't know. I kind of want to see him stick through with the triplats because in some cases he is playing with fire going to PC like this.
That's true because Sora's combos go from like side to side, where a lot of Fox combos go like up, around, more vertical.
Yeah, and even like also there's just the fact of like playing against Sora's ground game. You're gonna have to avoid so much shit.
Yeah. Also, I feel like you get way more out of flow more on longer stages like PC than you would like on stages like Yoshi's.
Mm.
Right.
Oh yeah, just expecting to tech in, avoiding that though. That F smash has to be an accident. Like that has to be dash attack or something, and you just get that smash into it because that made no sense. Well, I guess like maybe if you expected high, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bro, Tiller's not punching these flow-mos at all. Feels like he's getting away with it for free at times.
And that should be dead. Oh, it doesn't dash forward with it.
He's dead.
Yeah, and then that dare. That's the thing. Like Sora can kind of disrespect passively going to the ledge, like after Shine Stall or some other characters, that also kind of passively jump to the ledge, by just like daring, by just drop zone daring them. Either way though, Tiller up throw up air. Oh,
Oh,
avoids that, but it gets the second one. Yeah.
Oh, he got sent that way? Yeah. Look ugly as hell.
What is it? Still gonna be able to live here. Yeah, and then good
Oh,
SDI
yeah,
to avoid that though.
Yeah.
And then Tiller, like he is struggling to get the kill right now, and that's gonna be huge.
He's dead.
Thunder, yeah, and that's dead. Super clean from Vapor.
Done for so long.
Tiller's back to the wall right now. On his
You know what's
counter
crazy
pick.
about all this? That Vapor's getting these confirms at not just a variety of percents, but like I have the perspective like when Fox is like 120, 130, that Fox becomes a way better character because the combo
Yeah,
stop
because
working
like
and stuff like that.
you're playing straight hit against Fox, and he's a really good straight hit character. Oh, and that should be dead. Oh, if he dared there, but
Oh,
either
no,
way, he managed
now
to find the smash. That should be dead.
Oh,
Oh, the flub.
Yeah.
He was trying to grab
close
it.
to Fox pass.
Great.
Yeah, and you don't want to let you really don't want to let Fox live. Like it's situations like those because again, especially Tiller, he's got that clutch gene, but also just you don't want to let shit become straight hits versus Fox. I mean, Sora is really good at converting straight hits, but still.
And now back air. Now has low stage control for Tiller. I didn't get anything out of it.
These dash attacks. He's getting so much out of these dash attacks, bro. They're just straight up beating out Tiller's approaches.
Mhm.
Sabi beats the Blizzaga.
He almost basically just covers. Oh, he's dead though. Yep.
Yeah. And he has a chance to make this back, but again, like Sora is a character that can still convert straight hits at this percent. So it is so it can be good for Vapor. Oh, it doesn't grab the right way because he
I've seen
expected.
Tiller win this. I remember I watched Tiller play AKA Volts Tour and like Tiller stole a game on this exact. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, but either way, it doesn't end up happening here. You're right though. Tiller is very clutch as a player, and he has reverse 3-0'd people before, right? So not completely out of it just yet. But Vapor is looking very, very solid. I'm taking him back to Battlefield. I kind of agree with this pick. Vapor looked even more solid on PC, right? So
Yeah.
it does make sense to go
Might be
back here.
good.
And you have more of like a game plan of using the platforms like more on Battlefield than anything else, right? So
Yeah. I get Tiller's point in trying to go center, but I feel like he's giving Vapor a little too much respect when he's jumping on a ledge. You know what I'm saying? When he does like the hover and the side B, I feel like he's giving way too much respect.
Oh, that was an obvious side B though. Could have definitely accomplished that. Oh wait, wait.
yeah, good respect.
Get your back, Aaron. The fuck?
Yeah, the walk back F tilt, that's a classic. Sora's up tilt, an amazing anti-approach option, and like you didn't even like have to pivot there. You just had to just walk back, and that reverse hit a fair, awkward reverse hit, and that's gonna be dead right there.
Okay, lasers, I appreciate. It's
Also,
not
like
quite-
Tiller's decision making, like from that distance, is like he's playing too much to like I don't know. He's like simplified it a little too much. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna nair in from that distance, it's harder to react to, but it's also like way more
How
predictable.
many times has Tiller punished Flomo? Like twice in total this set. Like I feel like every time he Flomos, it's like either he's trying to punish it, but he does it too late and he gets hit by it anyway, or he just completely avoids it.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be huge, especially versus Vapor, who loves slow-mo. Like he's definitely calmed down in recent times. That was like really clutch up air. Like to even recognize that you could catch him in that spot.
Right now, platform playing a little bit of leapfrog. Jab.
Yeah, and he's like playing
No
what
deny.
I kind of don't like that Tiller is approaching this is like he's like trying to play the whiff punish game with Sora, and you, especially Fox, like you're not gonna out whiff punish Sora. You're not gonna out whiff punish a character that can like throw out moves in succession
Tiller doesn't have
really
a jump.
quickly.
Dead.
Yeah, that's dead. Vapor's looking really solid right now. This could be Tiller's tournament
Are we gonna
stock.
see the top 2 seeds out of 5th?
Yeah, and another. This would be another 5th place, I believe, for Tiller.
Yeah, 2 in a row. That's
Yeah.
crazy. You know what's crazy about all this is that like I can see now with both Tiller and J-Mac out, like not counting Tiller out, but like assumedly that these 2 out of the way, we can see any of the top 4 legit win the tournament.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh, SD. We've seen people crumble, you know, with leads bigger than this, so you just have to see. Vapor though, barely missing that conversion. That was a good running shot. That's the type of stuff I want to see Tiller do, rather than like he's taking a lot of simple approaches in. Oh,
that was so slick. That was so
read
quick.
the high
He did
side.
not- Yeah, he
yeah,
did
no. Even if Vapor is not reading it there, he always does that downbeat to snap ledge, right there because one that it is snap ledge and two it covers high simultaneously. Good shit to Vapor. That's Tiller out at 5th. We got our 2 like
Two of the top
highest
seeds already
seeds.
at fifth.
Yeah, 2 of the top seeds out at just out at 5th.
Bro, bro extra didn't even have to play J-Mac. That's the craziest thing. I thought he would have to deal with it at some point, but he doesn't have to deal with the demon for today.